next to it. So first, the writing that you have in your hands is like a kind of film-like Zoe Leonard, I Want a President, which was written in 1992, sort of at the height of the AIDS crisis. And if there was more time, I would, you have it fill in the blank and whatever you want for president to be, but I wrote my own. I want a Latina single mom for president. I want a trans woman of color for I want a Latina single mom for president. I want a person with a disability for president. I want a trans woman of color for vice president. And I want someone with no credit, no papers, no health insurance. And I want someone who grew up in a place where the earth is so saturated with violence that they didn't have a choice about migrating to save their lives. I want a president that had been deported. I want a candidate who isn't the lesser of two evils. I want a president who lost their kid to police brutality, who still sees that in their eyes every time they lay down to rest, who held their head in their arms and knew they were dying. I want a president with no white privilege, a president who stood online for the electric chair, at the border, at the hospital, who has been in jail and homeless and denied services, and cavity searched and stopped and frisked. I want someone who has spent the night in the shelter and had to go back to your fucking country written in their lawn and survive genocide. I want someone who has been bullied and been hurt, who respects indigenous rights, who has made mistakes and learned from them. I want a Muslim woman for president. I want someone with no gender and an attitude. Someone who has been banned from entering the country, someone who's first generation, second generation, Chicano, and has done time in jail, been gay bashed. I want someone who has committed civil disobedience, and I want to know why this isn't possible. I want to know why we started learning somewhere down the line that a president is always a clown, always a John and never a hooker, always a boss and never a worker, always a liar, always a thief, and never caught.